Yo, what's up, guys? What's good with your life? This video, we're going to discuss the 5 excuses women use to bring their kids on a date. Now, I was out recently and diner, whatever, situation, nice little thing, and you can, if you just observe sometimes, you just see certain things happening in the room. You can pretty much call it after a certain point in time. Like I said, patterns don't change. People, faces change a little bit here and there, but the patterns and the bull, it don't change much. So I see a guy, obviously it's the first day, he has a load of kids, he doesn't know her that well. And this is why, guys, never bring a woman on a date when she's bringing her kids with her, all right? It's a bad idea. And I know we're going to the millennium, we got all this new stuff going on and technology and all this stuff, but people are still doing the bull. So we're going to get into it real quick. Don't go away. So this video is going to be the 5 reasons and the 5 excuses women use to try to bring their kids along on a date. And why you should never do this, guys. It sounds obvious, but the people are still doing it. Okay, so let's get into it. Number 5, she can't go unless the kids go. Now, this is manipulative, okay? A lot of these, all 5 of these are going to be pretty much manipulative tactics that they use to push their agenda forward. In other words, to bring their kids out and find someone's going to accept them for their terms. So they give excuses and reasons why it's okay. Now, women like this get pretty confident or full of themselves, maybe something between the interaction, the date setup, or whatever. However, they're out there, women do it. They bring their kids, especially if you're in a military town, and if you've been out in different areas in your life, it does happen. It's still real deal, all right? So let's get into them. So number 5, like I said, she's going to say, I can't go if my kids can't go. Vice versa. If they can't go, I can't go. Why? She's going to create FOMO, a fear of missing out. So a guy with scarcity mindset is going to say, well, sure, bring him along. Why? Because he's afraid he'll never see her again if he doesn't go along with the plan. Now, she may be bad. She may have a nice body, tight ass, fluffy ass, whatever you like, But whatever it is, she creates a takeaway. If we don't do this, we can't do that. Now, what she's selling is a bundle kit. And if when you're sipping or you're just uninformed and inexperienced, you go, okay, I'm a nice guy, why not? Don't do it. Okay, it's a bad idea because she's creating a situation that you may not be able to get yourself out of. Number 4, she's going to try to guilt you. She feels bad if you can't bring the kids with her when she goes out. So, because she's going to give you the good mom vibe. So, and you said, wow, things didn't work out with her. She got the kids. She doesn't want to leave them. They're so attached and such a good. So, you know what? Let me. Well, bring the kids along. I'm not a bad guy. I'm okay with that. Just bring the kids. I will just chalk it up for one of those things. Now, understand, this is still the beginning of a relationship. You don't know her yet. So you want to put a good impression out there. That's one thing, but she's not doing that. She's putting everything she got. Hey, listen, I can't go unless the kids go. And she's saying, I feel bad if I go and leave the kids behind. Doesn't dawn on you that she didn't plan. This is unplanned. Okay, number 1, she has poor judgment. She's unorganized in the situation at this moment. She knew she was going out. Why didn't she plan something? A prerequisite. Get a situation going, organized. It's not. So what she do? She sets you up with the whole situation to be the cleanup man. Because why? She's running a guilt game. This is an emotional pull. Okay? It's an emotional play, and it triggers your guilt. So you feel like, damn, what kind of guy am I if I just ignore the kids? Well, it ain't about the kids, because she can't leave the kids behind, but yet you met her at a club. So she wasn't with the kids in the damn club. That's for sure. She was shaking her ass and having a good time. Kids was the last thing on her mind. So don't fall for the bait. Number 3, she creates the daddy frame. I would like to take the kids with us. The kids want to go. Can they come? What do you want to say? The kids want to meet you. Can they come too? And you're gonna say no, right? So she set you up in a corner there to see what you will do. Now, being that it's possibly a test, the right thing is going to be like to say no. But if you're just trying to get out there and make a good impression, again, if she's hot, smoking and all that, no one's that hot. But if you're simping, inexperienced, and you have a scarcity mindset, sure, this will put points on the board for me. Now you're keeping score. This is where you get your feelings hurt, because what you do for a woman at that point in time is only for that moment. It doesn't matter the next moment, 2, 3, and 4. That moment over here, that don't matter no more. After the dinner, after the night out, all that, it's over for her. It's over. So with the kids there, and you bringing the kids on, you get the chest out. You feel like you're doing something really good, right? Okay, you're not. You're doing it's just charity. Don't expect anything from it. Don't expect anything. Do it because you want to have fun with the kids and them and that. But you're not the daddy. She's trying to put you in a daddy frame to take the daddy role. Well, bring the kids, honey. We'll take them out and have a good time. We'll make it work. So now your first date is a family date. Now, I don't care. It's not a picnic. A picnic among friends and family, and you're meeting her at a picnic and she got the kids with her. That's a picnic. That's a meeting. It's not a date. A date is intimate, one-on-one. That's a date. You come to a gathering, or she calls you over to a wedding and the kids are there. That's not a date. You can sit at the same table. It's not a date. It's not intimate. Also, that daddy frame is a pretest to see how you fit in a daddy role off the rip. She's doing this in the beginning. It's awkward. It's weird. But she's bringing the kids around you from day one. Now, a lot of times women do that also when they don't want to get intimate with you, or they're not sure. Now, if she's not sure, again, it's bad judgment. Why? You're unsure about a guy. You're bringing your kids around him. Now he's got all y'all in the van, taking you upstate somewhere. So you don't want to do that. It's a woman that does this has very bad filters. She has no regards for health and care of those kids or their well-being. So, it's a bad look, period. Nothing's worth putting your kids at risk, especially not to get a meal or a man. It's not worth it, period. And this daddy frame, it starts here for you, for the guy. It starts at the dinner table. Yeah, okay, now you met them and everything else. Now, a month from now little Johnny. Oh, you remember Johnny, the middle one? Oh, yeah. We had dinner. Yeah. He needs shoes. The father didn't come through with his shoes. He needs shoes. He's got school coming up. And you go, all right, let me see what I can do. See, and then now that you're emotionally attached to the kids, this line starts to build as you're dating her here and there. So she's vetting you, see how you're doing with the kids. Because why? She's thinking in the back of her head for resources. She needs backup resources. She needs help financially with these kids. She'd offer to pay the bill when the bill came around for the food. She's looking at you. Thanks. And you say, what can you say after she says thanks? Thanks means you're taking care of the bill. All games, man. All these games right here. All right, next one. Again, another situation where she needs a custodial man to step in. She promised the kids, I promised the kids I'd take them to Chuck E. Cheese. I promised the kids I'd take them to Chuck E. Cheese, and today's the day. Today's the day I'm supposed to take them out, and I figured I still wanted to see you, so can we make it work? What is she doing? She's doubling down. She's putting 2 dates together, a date with you and a date with the kids. Why? What does that do? It makes it appear to you that she's putting you first with the kids. She can't. She's so confused. Oh, her head is so confused. She can't decide whether you're more important or the kids are important. Hey, I got an idea. Let's put it all together. See, and that's what she's leading you to. And that's your go-to answer. Because why? Guys are natural instinct is to fix things for women. Try to fix it up. Repair their ills. Fix their problems. Most women don't want that because they have the problems already figured out. Unless they ask you, what's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on that? But in this case, it's manipulative. She's trying to get you, and she's trying to goose you to say the right thing. She's feeding you the line so you can step in and play your role. Hey, why don't we all go with? Oh, that's a great idea. You're so brilliant. That's why I love you. That's why I mess with you. That's why I like you. That's why I care about you. That's why you're so smart. That's why you're so handsome. Whatever the goose takes to get the geese going, to drop the golden egg, that's what it's going to be. So now he feels loud and proud. Sure, kids, get in the van. Let's go. So now it's a double date. She doubles down because she broke a promise. And again, her bad organizing, which is her scam, he becomes the Fixit Man again. Now he's the man that cleans up her mess. It creates the narrative that when she screws up, he's there to jump in and fix it. He goes and gets his cake and comes out. Boom, let me fix it for you. Brings the kids. They all go on a date. Again, he's going to miss out. Again, this is what, guys that are, and most guys, this guy's right there right now saying, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Going out just a little bit. It's not nothing wrong with that. But you haven't created any intimacy. You don't even know her yet. You didn't get one-on-one time. You may not gel. You may not connect physically, spiritually, mentally. You may not connect that way. Your goals may not be aligned at all. But how would you know with all the kids in between the two of you? The kids are running around. How would you know? You're not. A lot of times women that have a lot to hide will throw things in the way too as a distraction. So you'll get to know who they are here. Emotionally, they're guarded. They'll have other things, a pet or friends or co-workers, people in between the two of you. So she doesn't really have to face the intimate moment and share emotion, feelings to bring them up with you because she doesn't have them to give at the time. So this game works well for her. Okay, number one, no babysitter. That's the number one excuse that people hear. You hear that often. This is more common than not. This is why it's number one. Oh, I couldn't get a babysitter. So can we all, what do you suggest? Hey, why don't we all go together? That's the go-to. That's why it's number one, because it's very common. It happens. The babysitter didn't show up. Grandma got sick. The babysitter quit. She got drunk. She couldn't come in. That's when, even if you have a night in, that would be the natural thing, is to have a night in with her. But a lot of times, oftentimes when this happens, you're going to hear her say she couldn't get a babysitter in time. This also leads to cancellations. It's better to cancel, for her to cancel, than to take you out to go on a date with the kids at a dinner. It's not the right move at all. So now, and these are bad ideas. And again, if you find yourself in a situation like this, remove yourself. Listen, if she's not going to call the date off, you should be saying, listen, why don't we get a better schedule for you when you have more time to really commit to spending time with yourself. This right here lets you know what kind of person you're going to get into if you get yourself involved with her as well and have a kid with her. She's letting you know off the top what kind of person you'll be dealing with, because if you're not with her, it's going to be your kids with the next guy, okay, riding around in the minivan, all right, or whatever. So, and she's okay with bringing the kids, boys and girls or whatever, around strange men. That's never a good. What is she doing on her own when she has the kids around her? She's still okay with being around strange men. So that's a red flag. She's R.F.M, red flag material, guys. If she don't know how to cancel the date or call and change or restructure the date, you do it. Be like, listen, okay, because things happen. All right, no problem. I'll tell you what, I want to see you too, but you know what? Let's reschedule this. I think we'll have more fun and we can create a better environment that way. You know, I have some things to do anyway, so we can restructure this for another time when we're both available. All right, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment below, but don't be a simp for this. And being a nice guy doesn't mean you have to be stupid. All right, the two don't go together. I'm nice, but I'm stupid. No, it doesn't go together. Don't get yourself played. Okay, you still have to be smart and think ahead. Again, if this is a shit test or whatever, you're gonna fail it. You still gotta let her know. You still gotta hold your ground as a man. There's certain standards, certain things that make sense. Some things don't. Make this make sense. Like, subscribe, comment below. Excel, and I'm out.